Hi everyone, I want to show you how you can create an automatic mission on the map without even flying the drone. So you click on the agro app of the Talos T60X, you click on begin, and then you make sure you are in the field mode here. We go and just select this field right here. Let's say we wanted to spray this area. We click add. You go on one corner and add a waypoint or boundary point. Then you go to another one and you will add another boundary point. You go to another corner and another corner. So this is how you can draw the boundary. If you add more, like let's say like you had an irregular field and you wanted to create a certain shape, you can add more boundary points. You can also click on one boundary point and move it. If you don't want a boundary point, you can double tap on that point. So when that part is done, we go here and I want to show you how you can add an obstacle. Let's say you have a tree in the field. You can click on the round, click on round and just get closer. You can see it adds a round obstacle. Then you can change the size of the round obstacle. If you want to move it around, you can click on the center of it and then move it. You can also create, if there was a home right here, you could have, and you didn't want to go fly over it, you would create an obstacle around that area. Then that way your drone doesn't fly there. The yellow lines is where the drone will be spraying, and then the white is where it's not spraying. There is the non-application area as well, that the drone doesn't spray there, but it doesn't go around it either. It's just flying through it, but it stops spraying. So let's say there was a pond, I didn't care to fly over it, but I wouldn't want to spray it either. So that's how I would do it. So this is about the flight, but let's say here, I want to check something here. Yes. So over here, you can see we created this field, but the rad spacing, if I change it to 36 feet, for example, you see the distance between these yellow lines changes. Then I can also double tap on one edge and make all the lines adjust the direction and align or be parallel to the edge that I double tap on. With that being said, the start point, the green dot right here, is where it starts, and the orange point is the end of the mission. So this is a normal mission we created. 36 feet is the max SWAT if you were spraying, let's say, pesticide. But if you're spraying herbicide, or like you want to, if you're spraying herbicide, you want to be around, like, let's say 28 feet, because you don't want to basically underspray and then have stripes of weed remaining there. So right here you can see there is a distance between the boundary and the basically the flight route. That's the safety boundary. Wide and overall margin is what's controlling that. If I make that 0, these get closer. So obstacle boundary is referring to the boundary of the obstacle right here. If I make that 0, it gets closer to it, which doesn't tell me, let me do 0. Let's see what's the minimum. Minimum is actually 4.9. So let's see what else is here for you to see. So we go to the start point. You remember I mentioned the green dot right here is the start point, but if you wanted to start right here because your station was here, you click on that and you just save it. Now your green dot is here. I made a mistake here, move that. So I will put it, select it again, put it back there. So now we have the start point again here. I'm going to click on it, select it, save. The start point is here, the end point is right there. there is an advanced settings here. So this is rat only, meaning that it will spray the yellow areas. If I say rat and boundary, it creates this orange line around it, meaning that after it sprays the field, it goes around the field and sprays one more time around the field. Or you can just say boundary only. What it does is that it only sprays the boundary for you. And you can change it clockwise or counterclockwise. If I go back to the rat only, you see how here on the edges it's not a spraying, like the white area is not a spraying, the yellow is a spraying. If I turn on the single side spraying, it creates these little yellow lines here, meaning that the drone will only spray this side. It doesn't spray the inside because it's covering that when it's flying back and forth. But on the turn, it turns on the left side of the drones, the nozzles on the left side of the drone, and it just sprays that area. Course angle. This part is basically, so let me just click on this one. See, yeah, because the drone is inside. So if course angle, let's say I double tap here, right? But I click on the auto optimization, then I double tap. It's not letting me change it because it's set to auto optimization. So I cancel that. There is a yellow dot in fact here, which is interesting that I can't see it with all the errors. So let me go here, move it. Nope, it doesn't come up. So that's an issue. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Let me see. Apps inventory here. We don't have to talk about that. And yeah, so this part we delete it, and then I'll go back. So let's say we created a map like that. We like it, everything is good. We can go ahead and click on save, name the field as test 2, and then save it. So now every time we come back to this field, we can use this field right here. There are a lot of things like the divide field feature, other fields, we can discuss them more in detail in the future, but just giving you an overview, if you wanted to cut the field into 2 pieces, you can just divide it like that. And then when you save it, it will create 2 fields for you plus a complete field. Just an overview of how to create an automatic mission on the Talos T60X. Thank you for watching.